Always taking action for you.
Power was out, school was out, but kids don't always get the word and still show up for class.
A 14-year-old student touched a downed power line on his way to school. His school principal saw him on the ground and rushed over to save his life. 7
Action News reporter Jim Kurtzner talked with that principal, and Jim, he really put himself in potential danger today.
He is a hero. He may reject that label, but this principal actually ignored a warning from a firefighter not to touch that kid laying on the ground because he might have been energized. The principal says his reflexes kicked in.
I recognized the student from a distance. I knew who he was right away because I had just spoken to him.
What ran through your mind at that point?
It saved my baby.
It happened right off the side of Burns Elementary Middle School on Linden. School had no power, and it could have been because this line was down. The principal came to school to make sure kids who didn't get the closing notice would make it home. He never imagined anything like this.
I saw Black Jackie laying in the field, and I decided to go over and investigate, and I saw the 3 kids standing on the other side of the power line. And I realized it was one of my students who was laying on the ground, and I immediately rushed over to assist.
All of a sudden, I heard a scream.
The principal also flagged down a Detroit fire truck driving through. One of those experts told the principal to stay back for his own safety. If that energized line was still touching the student, the juice could flow through him. But the teen was bleeding from the nose, and instinct took over.
My reflexes just kicked in, and it wasn't important whether I could be electrocuted myself, just that I get the kid in a safe position where we can begin CPR.
Now, those 3 other students had sticks, and one of them was able to move that hot wire out of the 14-year-old's hand. The name of the victim is not being released tonight. He's been in critical condition all day, and this afternoon he was transferred from Sinai Grace Hospital to Children's Hospital, where he's being treated tonight.
Because one of those kids was able to get the wire out of his hand, the principal then wasn't hurt when he went up to him. Jim,
that's correct. Right? It was safe for him to be able to perform that CPR. He said he gave 4 chest compressions. By then EMS arrived, and that's when they took him away.
Sounds like there are a number of heroes in that story.
He may reject it, but he certainly is a hero.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Thank you,
Jim, thank you.